This a little of what we call a quick video, and it's just to make aware of all the the thoughts that run through this brain, and I mean they're humorous. Like even in the worst of the situations, do I see that humor? I find it, so I could look and laugh at all of life, and it's okay that you do this because let me tell you. There are many things that man could drag you through that will make you lose yourself unless you look for the humor in it all. And I know that's a riddle, once again, that I don't really understand, but let me explain it because I don't want to talk in riddles, truly. A man could bring you through such a horror, but when you come through it, you'll get through it. By whatever means, you get through it. And you can always fight. That's usually the way, especially if the heavens is with you. Just fight. That's all you have to do. And your victory shall be given. But you gotta be good. You can't you can't be you can't be the cursed in life. What I mean by that, being the cursed in life, is you can't be one in life that deceives man or deceives a person on every turn you get. You plot against a person. No, you can't be that man. No, never plot against none. Never deceive any. You must remain forever in your days righteous. It is when you do this that there might come a time that danger might persist, but something interrupts. Always does it happen. And the greatest of evildoers, they'll tell you that you never could plan against everything. And it is the reason of the heavens that they tell you this. So your best bet is just not to do anything evil. Remain in righteousness. Remain in love. Do things concerning of love, even when those who are your enemies don't even deserve it. And I know that is such a hard thing to do, but when you do it, oh, the sun do shine. Do you hear me? The sun do shine oh so greatly. But anyway, I ain't gonna make this video too long. Just wanted to let y'all know that y'all must give in, especially you worldly in China. I'm hearing so much. I've been hearing a lot. Must it really come down upon you? Must your mountains really fall? Must your earths truly open up? Must your waters truly swallow? Must your air give to blow? Should all these things become of thee? I think not. I love you, oh, my brothers and sisters from China. Oh, so greatly do I love you. But at the same time, I do warn you. And you know why I love you? All of China? Because of IP Man. Because of Ip Man. I love all of China. And a lot of people, descendants that's over here in China, even though they might be from Japan, or even the States, or even from Germany, or even of all other countries, from Ip Man, they give a respect. Do you know why they respected him mostly? Because he was a good man. He was a dude. Listen, know who your leader was. And that leader, yo, you who in that seat now, you're not worthy of it. In fact, none was worthy. And IP never took it. He never took the seat. He's too modest. But he never took the seat because he knew all of you under him, he would be in control of you. He ain't want to be in control of no man. Before your fate is for you to choose, and only you to choose. So, you must choose. Hopefully that you'll learn to choose that which is right. Which he did choose. And I'm going to tell you, out of all the leaders that China has ever had, if there was one that China could have had, it was the Grandmaster. It was it, man. His legacy, no, it's not going to die yet. Everything that man did, I don't care if his family, and his family should know of me, for I am that little boy whom after he came to the States, when he went back home to China, he started speaking of a special little boy. And all of y'all think that special little boy was Bruce. But no, I'll tell you, it was not Bruce. Now, I'm not saying that I am the world's greatest fighter, but I will say that I am one that you don't want to corner. You don't want to put in, I go, matter of fact, give me a little second. I had to cough. Anyway, there was this dude from my earlier days. When I was like 18 in life. I'm 55 now, so I'm going back when I was like 18. Now, first let me go back before that. I'm gonna go back to when I was like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, up to from like 5, well, I'll say 6 years old. Yeah, from 5 to 11 years old. It was there that the name that heaven would establish for me was given. And it was given by a great variety of people. Because of a dude named Kato and the Tomahawks. There was this little dude named Terrible Tiny Tim that a whole dominion was given over to. But even though it was given over to him, he didn't take it. Yet, it was still there. And forever, like many days after, like walking even unto when a fire got planted, and that came through some dudes who were considered his best friends that lived in the building. Like, all the brothers, and these dudes, it was mad brothers that was in the building. And they ran the building. In fact, everybody in the building feared them. Except for one family. They ain't had no need to fear them, because that one family, all of them back there, showed this family nothing but love. All their sons. And they had a couple of daughters. And these was, I ain't even gonna mention their names. But these was some dudes that even after the Tomahawks, and I believe they were kids of the Tomahawks. They were offsprings from descendants of those who were original members of the Tomahawks that came to be in the building, and the whole family, and there was a lot of sons, but they was my peoples. Like, one of them used to hate me a lot. Like I said, I don't like throwing people names, especially when Their names mean they reach of great heights. And this family that I speak of, yeah, that mother and father, they had some kids and they taught their kids right and their kids did what they needed to do, that they would grow and be some names in life that you don't want to reckon with. We'll just put it like that. In fact, it is because some of them knowing who I am that they connected with the ones who they found out that was connected with me, so they connected together. And a lot of things became just like in my young days that I never had control over, but in my young days my life was given over to greatness. So as it was the lives of those that came under me, so did heaven give unto them a life of greatness. And even to this day, at one time they got real stupid with the greatness that they was given. But, because I'm going to tell you, there's like one time, my family, my seed, like blood of my blood, was connected into, they was doing a lot of stupid things that it was being brought to the front of national news. Nothing like they wasn't terrorizing or threatening and blowing up nothing like that. Well, they was terrorizing, but they wasn't blowing up nothing. It was just the way they handled the situation, but I understood why they handled the situation the way they did. It was like the ones who were older than them, they watched the situation play out or try to play out again when they were younger, and their uncle had to step in. Now let me tell a story. It goes back to Stapleton. And now let me tell you this story of Stapleton. Up in Staten Island, Stapleton Projects. Yeah, let me tell you this story. Alright? This was a project, the PJs, where Wu-Tang or them. Well, that's where that's their house. And so let me tell you, you could not. Stapleton Projects back in the days was Staten Island. All right, that's where everything was at, and it got to the point where my sister and her kids moved into Stapleton, and niggas in Stapleton started fucking with them because my sister had a lot of kids and she wasn't she ain't had a man with her, though she was pretty as hell. So basically a lot of them fucking with my peoples was because they liked my sister. She was pretty, but they ain't know how to get next to her. And a lot of the other girls that was in the neighborhood was jealous of her because they see her come in. And even though she got all these kids, she's still bad as hell. So they feel, so for whatever reason, everybody in the PJ started fucking with my nieces and nephews. It's a true story. Stapleton. I ain't gonna tell you who my peoples is, but yeah, everybody start fucking with him. As they messing with him, we get a call when one of them smacked one of my nieces. When they did that, we got a call. And they uncles came. Only two of their uncles basically showed up, but the two uncles that showed up with the niggas from MOP. I swear to God. And we knew mad niggas back in those days. The niggas that rolled with us, that came with us to Stapleton, was Slap and A-Man and Boo Bang. God bless the day. It was Boo Bang, Slap, A-Man. They came with us to Staten Island. And when we got there, we went to the house and met with my sister, and then all of us went down and all of us was gonna go up, and these niggas, everybody was strapped. Except for me. I ain't need no gun. And you'll see why in a couple of minutes, because let me finish telling you the story. When I walked, when we left from upstairs talking to my sister, we left out the crib with only one of my nieces. And when she pointed the niggas out, she said, "Diddy, go right there." And I said, "All right, cool." And niggas is ready to spread out on them. And I told them, "Nah, y'all niggas just hold me down and watch me." I said, and I walked up on niggas. And I'm going to just make a long story short. I ain't trying to glamorize nothing or anything. But I lined niggas up on the wall by myself. When I walked up on them, niggas start trying to run. And some of them did run. But it was about like 8 niggas there, like 2 of them got away. 6 niggas I got lined up on the wall. Now with the 2 niggas that ran upstairs, woo, like about 4 more came back down. Matter of fact, about 5 or 6 niggas came back down. And all these niggas had guns in their hand. But when they came down, all they seen was they boys standing up against the wall, me standing there with nothing in my hands. Yet all they niggas was standing up against the wall. And then when they just stopped, like they didn't shoot, I said, "Yeah, man, you don't need that. All of y'all put that shit up and just come down here and listen to what I got to say." And they just came, they put all of them. Everybody that was on them stairs that had guns in their hand, and like I said, about 4, 5, 6 niggas. They put their shit up, came downstairs, and stood against the wall with their peoples and listened to what I had to say. And basically, all I told them was, "Look, my people living here now. And I don't want to come out here and have to have a discussion like this with y'all no more. So let's not do this again." And that was it. And niggas respected that for years. Until one day, about maybe 5 or 6 years later, they decided they wanted to try to fuck up again. And that's when... Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying somebody got born from that moment on. Somebody, a legend was born in Stapleton Projects. A legend got born. And this boy... name rings a lot of bells throughout all Staten, not only even Staten Island, but to Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, Harlem, and even abroad. We go to Philly, we go Jersey, we go Connecticut, yo, this boy, and even that's not to say. And I don't say these things to brag, but I am thankful that heaven has put people in my life that I know of such. Oh, trust me. And these people, their roots go deep. Like, come on, y'all already know. That's why I tell y'all all, don't worry about what you hear of the news saying, "Oh, China and Russia and if they making war against America." Don't even feed into none of that. Cause all these places, they'll find out what they already found out, and they already know. So they dare not. Trust me. But anyway, I love you all. I'm about to end this video. And give thanks to the heavens for every day that you brave. For your life does not belong to you, but is a gift unto you. And to show that you appreciate the gift that your life is, you must just live righteous. Love you all.